I'm Donna Blanchard, and this is your ThinkTech Daily News for Tuesday, April 7th, 2015. As fighting continues in Yemen between Iran-backed Shiite Houthi rebels loyal to past President Ali Abdullah Saleh and Saudi-backed Yemenis loyal to current President Abdu Rabu Mansour Hadi, Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula and the Islamic State are poised to exploit that conflict and create what could be Yemen's worst conflict since the 1994 civil war. The United States has now increased and expedited shipments of supplies to the Saudi-led alliance that has been fighting from the air and helped restore Aden and its palace back to Hadi Yemeni control. The U.S. is also bolstering intelligence sharing with the alliance. U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Antony Blinken reported today that the U.S. has set up a coordination center in the Sunni Muslim kingdom. He said Saudi Arabia is sending a strong message to the Houthis and their allies that they cannot overrun Yemen by force. As part of that effort, we have expedited weapons deliveries, we have increased our intelligence sharing, and we have established a joint coordination planning cell in this Saudi Operations Center. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei said today that his country is opposed to the alliance's 13-day air assault, and when the airstrikes began 2 weeks ago, he denounced the air assault as, quote, another American-backed attempt to foment civil war in Yemen or disintegrate the country. Let's all remember that we are in the midst of celebrating a preliminary nuclear restriction agreement with Iran, and Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has supported those negotiations throughout the process. When that agreement is finalized ostensibly in June, it will need his stamp of approval. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Last June, when extremists of the Islamic State known as ISIS or ISIL overran Tikrit, officials at the Air Force Academy at Camp Speicher ordered 1,700 cadets to return to their homes. They left unarmed and fell into the hands of Islamic State fighters. Iraqi officials have begun exhuming bodies from mass graves containing some of those massacred cadets. So far, officials have found 11 mass graves, each containing dozens of bodies, all located in Tikrit along the Tigris River north of Baghdad. Kamal Amin, the spokesman for the Israel Human Rights Ministry, said today that they have identified 57 bodies thus far, and officials are still in the process of matching remains against a DNA database of the cadets who were registered as missing from Camp Speicher, a former American air base outside Tikrit, now used as an Iraqi base. Camp Speicher itself never actually fell to the extremists. Here in the United States, Senator Rand Paul announced that he will run for president. He will take the country back and be a different kind of Republican by breaking up, quote, the Washington machine that gobbles up our freedoms and invades every nook and cranny of our lives. A libertarian Republican candidate, Paul is a second tier of Republican candidates, less popular than top choices Florida Governor Jeb Bush, Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker, and former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee. Hillary Clinton is expected to be a shoo-in for the Democratic ticket and signed a lease on a property in Brooklyn, New York. Though she hasn't announced her candidacy, that property is expected to be her campaign headquarters. I'm Donna Blanchard, and this has been your ThinkTech Daily News for Tuesday, April 7th, 2015. Ahui ho.